Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and I am playing StarMade, and this is the design for the Ice Queen 2. Alright, step indoors, shall we? I missed a block. Probably should put a camera there, but I didn't. Step into the cockpit, and I have added a door here, and it goes to the abyss. Actually, I want to put a service walkway here, because today we're going to get logical. That is, I want to wire up these doors for logic doors. Oop, just bumped my microphone, sorry about that. So I need a door button, a button, make sure I'm not in any sort of symmetry. And I want a button over here as well. I'll explain that in a minute. For these, I don't want buttons on these doors, but I do want activation modules in here. One there. But there. There. There, and... there's not going to be one in that room. Okay. And I want to build a door. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. 5, 6. Alright, I know how to count. Them teachers done learned me good. Okay. And just line that up across the top. I have me a door. Undo. Nah, we'll leave it that big for some glass there. And I might as well get these doors, since I'm here. 2, 3, 3. I'm not going to put glass in these doors, because my imaginary crew might want a little privacy. No. I want that inset by 1. Not by 2. Not by 2. By 1. There we go. Okay. First up, get these doors here. This one, I want this button to go to a flip-flop. The flip-flop, where's my button? Is going to be right there. I'm going to select the flip-flop, and I want it to delete that so I can reach the door myself. There we go. I'm pressing this button, turns on and off the door. And that's public permission, so anybody can open this, close this door. I'm leaving this as a regular activate door thing, just because. Or do I want to do? I tell you what, we'll do 2 buttons. Let's see. Need a flip-flop. The flip-flop controls the door. I controlled V on that. And button, who's got the button? Don't want anything selected. That button goes to the flip-flop. That goes to the flip-flop. There we go. And I just need to hide my logic. Let's see. There we go. It kind of looks, I don't know, more aesthetic. Aesthetic, I use that word improperly there. Anyway. Wire this one up. Did I put a... no. And from you to the door, except I want you to move 1 block over. You to you, because I don't want wiring showing. Cycle it through a couple times, make sure everything works. Deselect, and we do the similar to this here. Oh. Nope. See, except you're gonna go here. And that you're gonna see all the wiring that way. I don't want to do that. It goes to... how about there? Can you see wiring if I go there? Yes. Bring you over 2. Still see wiring. Where is that? Where am I? Okay. Sorry about all this. There. Now you won't see wiring. Well, you will, but now you won't see wiring. Don't think that's the same color. Yeah, it is. Okay. And I want the flip-flop to control that. Okay. But I also want a button in here to control that as well, so I just want to bring that straight down. This is how you hired wiring. And then straight over. Haha, it works. Very good. So we got the this door wired up. We've got this door wired up. And this one forces you to use the button. Oh, if I do that here, it's going to force... it won't let you hit this button. So this button's more suggestion, I guess. Anyway, that button wired up. I have my large cargo bay door wired up. So to get to the airlock, to get to the cargo pod I plan on attaching here. Then I went downstairs, and these aren't attached to anything. So I'm going to select it, and I want to find me a light. I want to replace that Plex door with this light. And we're going to use a light bar. Now spin it this way. This is going to give them 3. So now, light goes on and off. We're going to do that in the next room. 2, 3. On and off, on and off. 1, 2, 3. On and off. Ooh, this room's going to be a little trickier. I still don't know exactly what I want to use this room for yet. For what I wish to use this room. And this room is always going to have a light on. Okay. So these individual rooms here have lighting. Let's see. Ah, there we go. I like that. We'll prettify it later. Turn that light on, save power. Though it doesn't actually use power, but you know. And there's something else I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of that. And drop down a activation module. Okay. No. I believe it's the rail connected to the module. I think that's the way it goes, and I want this module to control a light in the cockpit. And it's going to be right here. So in theory, what happens, when something docks to this rail will power this activation module, which will turn on this light. And when it undocks, it'll turn off the activation module, which turns off this light. Unfortunately, Logic doesn't send logic wires to light, so I can do that more easily. Okay. And while I'm hooking up lights, I want some yellow lights. Where'd my lights go? Lights, lights, lights. Come on, there we go. Yellow lights. And I want to throw some yellow lights, oh, maybe here-ish. Except I want them to be... Where am I? Where's my circuitry? I want them to be attached to that delay circuit. EVV. Then on the corners of this. And... I don't know, right there. Again, I'll make this more pretty later. And one right there for kicks. So now, when the mining laser's on, these lights will blink, and I think they'll turn off. They should turn off once the mining laser's off. And I'll add more of these lights, and like when I finish the bottom of this, I'll add more lights to it, except those should be, and I don't have anything selected. Let me go find my... I could put them on different delay modules so they blink at different times, so they're on and off at different, but you get the idea. Okay, I like that. And maybe one right there, even though if you're viewing from this angle, you should know that there's a giant mining laser pouring out the front. Okay, what'd you say about that? Like it? I do. Looking good, looking good. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and put hull on this bottom section for now off camera, so you don't have to watch all that. And maybe wedge up this. And then put hull on the bottom of the passenger section, walkway. The part that's not this part. This part here. And also wall up the back. I don't know if these actually work with storage blocks, but I'm going to stick them on there. This thing's getting expensive to build. We'll have to build a secondary mining ship to go get resources. Anywho, I've been JW608, and this has been StarMade, and the Ice Queen 2 design is getting close. Alright, and I will dig you cats later.